like. I gotta hear my stuff every time.
Really came from nothing, there was diamonds in my chain. It's really changed. Cause I ain't really just ain't the same to me. Having money is nothing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Maybe I'm too young for the game to try to play.
Get it.
I just want you to keep straight. Really find a vibe, never know until you go to. After return to love, I was stuck on being selfish. I raised a thug, there was no way she could help it. Said if I look crazy, I never found it. I'm trying to struggle, always standing line. I'm falling apart, but you don't see me get inside. Feeling like I'm hunted from my past, all this pain.
Bro, you gotta wear a light color. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Swear a lot of shit to change me. They just not, they ain't really who they claim me. And I'm too young for the every part always just keep it straight. I'm so stressful, all you have to do is change on me. Every time I turn around, they up the name on me. I swear the block will put the same in me. It's like the love took a change on me. I ain't even that's the lane. Really came from nothing, there was diamonds in my chain. It's really changed me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. It ain't the same to me. Everybody you let them know what we can't.
Oh, well, let's turn on this. Oh, my nigga.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
I swear to God, bro. Get it. I don't know why niggas always want to wear their home jersey and then what? Disrespectful.
For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Everybody on that thing and it's the same one.
Ready, 50, green. Yellow, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Slide through. Go pink. Green jack.
Back to throw here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was so ugly.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. There, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Oh!
They juked him. And he is finally
Don't
going to
play with me.
down, but not
Play with your
gets
bitch.
it to the Panthers' 27-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff as they run left side. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on the opening drive of this NFC title game. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. On second down, McCaffrey. And some room to run down. There he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. These two teams all tied after 1. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
That nigga.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 79 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
On second down, they'll run it here. Oh, he's got a little day.
Bang out! Bang out!
End zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield off the play fake. And slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Mayfield. Out left to Anderson.
Oh, give it up!
Down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Robbie,
did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey.
You fat motherfucker.
And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Mayfield now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dante Hightower. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal.
Missed it.
From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Chase Edmonds going to take it from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across.
Damn.
The 30 up to the 33. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Check 26, check 26. Check.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he goes out right around the 39. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down, they'll run it here. And some room to work.
Let's go, Cordero.
There he goes, right side.
Oh, my
God. He is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it
What
to
the
the
fuck was
Panthers'
that?
feet. It's a big play there for Atlanta. Give him 53 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Kicking himself.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this, partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then
let's go. Yeah.
To the locker room, just a little more animated.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. To throw, Mayfield.
Let's go.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Don't go for it, bro.
This defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far,
that's not smart.
they allowed one conversion.
It's not smart, bro. Just kick it.
One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first
Hang
half.
out.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll give him
bang out
on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. 99 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship.
See?
As we'll head down
if
to
you would have went for it, bro, I would have got the ball back and scored.
Our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Let's go, D.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Anderson, I'm telling you.
Across the 25 and
the rawest white boy on the defense. On the game, on defense. Better than all the other white boys on the X Factor.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough. Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On the toss, they run wide side.
We here!
Only able to get
we are here!
Stopped at the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield looks to throw. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play.
What up, Craig?
No, the drag, that could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Come here, sir.
Finds a little bit of room.
Come here, sir.
Yards. It'll be second down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Oh. No.
And he can't get rid
Go.
of it. He's taken down. Dante Hightower able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. On third down, Mayfield. He'll find his man, Terrence Marshall, complete. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
If that nigga died.
Going to continue following the conversion on 4th.
Shut the fuck up.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Go.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gap.
But nobody blitzed
quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey.
Let's go.
And he gets it
He
down
gonna fumble
to
that ball. I'm
32.
telling you, that nigga tired.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Flushed out right.
Oh, Baker.
And Mayfield will have
Baker,
a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
No, don't let him hit that.
Brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On the ground.
Let's go.
He's going to get this back to the
Get him hurt.
line and no further. No
Get him hurt.
Play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
Oh!
Touchdown, Panthers.
The Baker throwing shot on me. Oh, he dancing on me.
3 yards
You
out.
bitch ass.
And the Panthers are
Who is
able to
that?
cut into this
That nigga doing
deficit
hella
here in
shit.
the final minute of the 3rd. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in.
Let's go.
He is going to be stopped.
Let's go,
short of
nigga.
the goal line. Oh, they'll
That
mark
boy's
him
tired as
inside
fuck.
the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt
Baker
is turned
dotted me
aside.
up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
Let's
send
go.
this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score
Oh,
game,
he was gone. What was going on with the game?
the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they're going to run.
Let's go, Cordero.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bingo!
Try to run it.
Bingo!
At the 45.
Bingo!
Some open field here.
Let's go. You don't do the last nigga.
Way down to the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 57 yards on the ground.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're...
Let's go.
Gets in.
Playoff. I don't care who gets the touchdown. Let's go.
Great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they
Let's go, nigga. Hey, whoever watching this game, I got this team at 4-4. When I got them, they were 4-4. I finished the season 13-4. Alright? But technically, I'm like 16-4, but realistically, I'm undefeated. Little sidebar. I'm trying to stay undefeated. Game ain't over. We gotta lock in.
Following the touchdown,
so when I got the team
here's
that
Coon to
scored
kick off.
Come on now, who's doing it like that?
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brother, run game. Hey, it's not just my run game, though, bro. It's my defense, you feel me? Because we got a couple stops. But my run game way more sophisticated. No disrespect to bro. He only run like 3-4 plays. You know what I mean?
Mayfield.
I run hella plays.
There's Tremble, the tight end.
I got like
and he has a big gain inside
run plays
before being dropped. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few
Come here.
of those together? And
Be here.
To the 35.
My linebackers are crazy.
5. I know the toss play begins.
This is the only thing I play with when I run a 3-3 and I keep my linebackers.
Real intrigue is,
like
can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes
let's go.
A pickup of about
Make it work for
it. He's taken down at the 31.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He got it.
His target, it's Anderson.
He got it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Mayfield finding Anderson for the Panthers first. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. Throwing, Mayfield. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield on the move to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds. Incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons. Touchdown.
That was
Thomas Marshall from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to
break
stay
their
in
heart.
this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead.
Bang out!
A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big run there, 29 yards and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground to the 27-yard line. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Man, don't tell me what the fuck I gotta find.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
No.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, they'll run it here. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Hang out!
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one.
Bang out!
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Koo.
Hey, that's dope, though. We in the same division. We play for the NFC Championship. Like,
from way up at the 23.
Sitting down.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
This team a little different, bro. They're a little different. I turn these boys into savages.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Get that nigga!
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Oh,
yeah.
Hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Come on. Don't talk too much. Let me get out of here. Touch these niggas in the demons, my nigga. Cordero, you deserve it. Give him some speed. You don't even behave, man. Hell yeah, hold on, you deserve it too. Ooh. That boy got 3,500 on the camera. I thought that full season I would beat that, bro. He just crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? Killing, man. Niggas don't play. Oh. Fine for you. I'm just tripping right now. You find way back. Wow. Just wanted to keep that. Damn. guys playing.
Wait, that's wide, 80, 72. Wait, that's 29. Alpha. Sugar.
All right.
Wait, that's 53. Shadow. Wait, we hit. Wait, that's 53. Gold 50. Wait, that's 53. Linda. Wait, that. Wait, what? Rip. Wait, that. Round 80. Regular. Wait, that. Wait, 20. Alpha. Wait, that. Alabama. 380. 380. Wait, that. Wait, 20. Wait, and hit. Wait, that. Wait, 80. Alert. Wait, that. 380. Wait, and hit. Wait, that. Right. Wait, and hit. Wait, that. 380. Wait, and hit. Wait, that. Right, 80. Alert.
Damn.
Wait, that. 29. Alpha. Pick it. Wait, that. 53. Hey, check it. Wait, that. Hey, goal 66.